the second beatitude, it reads, "Blessed are they who believe that God is the source of their supply and that they are never separated from it." Many people believe that their source of good comes from somebody else, from their work, from their jobs, from what they say, ang pinanggalingan ng aking kabutihan. They think that a channel, they mistake the channel for the source. The source is all God. And then somebody asked me once, what if I don't believe in God? Does it mean that my life will be totally lousy? No. It all depends on what you believe or do not believe God is, because God is synonymous to good. So there are atheists, for example, who may not believe in God, but have better lives than those who believe in God because they believe in good. The reason why we were taught in school that it is wonderful to be good, unfortunately, they did not tell us that we had to be good because the reward is right here and right now, that the kingdom of heaven is at hand. What did they tell us? They told us that you have to be good because if you are, when you die, you will go to heaven. So many people are now ignoring this because who cares when I die? This is what most people say today. But if we were taught instead that, just a minute, good is right here and right now. You have to be good to have a good life. It is as simple as that. How can you believe and live a good life and have a lousy God? God has almost nothing to do with it in the sense of the different denominations of religion. There is only one God. There is only one good. Therefore, whether you believe in God or you don't believe in God, for as long as you believe in being good, you will have a good life. And knowing that God is the only source of your good, you will not be dependent on anybody else for your good. What happens here? When you understand that God is the source and God is within you, therefore your good must come from within you, your expectations from other people begin to wane. And that is so important because then you will understand that your happiness and your supply does not depend on anybody else but the source, which is God, which is within you. Remember, all other so-called sources, the way sometimes they feel that they have sources, but they are only channels. And when you leave it all up to the good to bring you the good, you will be surprised that you will get them in the most unexpected, most wonderful ways. That is why sometimes when you insist in your prayers that God give you a particular situation that you are desiring, a particular something, a particular circumstance, and you're insisting that that is the good for you, many times this is delayed because the source knows what is good for you. And if you will just let it be, if you will just realize that, look, the source is within me. All I have to do is close my eyes and realize this. You see what happens? Why do many people find it difficult to realize this? When we were in school, in Catholic schools especially, we were told that our priests were the representative of God in the world. And therefore, it seemed like they were the only ones who could be in communication with Him. And that made us what? Feel unworthy. You see, I am here today with you. We don't need, the reason why they did not tell us that the source of good is God and it is within is because our priests felt that we may not need them. And therefore, they had to insist that, look, we are the representatives of God. You are unworthy. You have to come through me. And then you probably ask me, but how about you, George? You don't need me at all. What am I here for? I'm here to remind you that you don't need anyone but yourself and the God within you. That is all you will ever need. If anybody ever comes to you and tells you, hey, look here, for you to get to God, you have to come through me because I represent Him. What do? You walk away. That's what you must do. And tell Him, is that so? Well, inasmuch as I believe that God is within me and I am one with it, and whether it is a being that you think it is, if I believe that it is goodness itself and it is within me, my life is going to be good, especially when I realize that I deserve all of the good that I am desiring. Please think about this as a year-ender thought. Do you really feel you deserve all the good you are desiring? If you really do, there is no reason why it should not fall on your lap, or that it should come to you in a most wonderful and dramatic way. However, you may say, yes, I believe that I deserve all the good that I am desiring, but underneath it all, you believe that you are an unworthy child of God, that you are a sinner. I don't think it will come to you easily and effortlessly. So please be reminded that you need no other person to get to God. It is just between you and that power within you. And that is the reason why the Beatitude says that blessed are they that know that God is the source of their supply, for they shall be showered with all kinds of miracles. We shall be back in the next few minutes.
Now it's time to fill up your Will Your Fortune. Write 2 desires, one for you and one for somebody else. For example, thank you, Father, for my 1 million pesos bank balance. And so it is. This time, write a desire for someone else. Thank you, Father, for my brother's brand new house. And so it is. To complement your Will Your Fortune, cut out pictures from magazines and make a collage.